Hey everyone, welcome back to another hour of our Spinal Champion launch party. We told you we'd have something every hour on the hour, and here we are at noon for you. But exciting because we're talking to one of our National Spine Health ambassadors, Paige Fraser. You probably recognize her from Instagram stories and last year's interview and from our gala. Paige, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me, Erica.
Yes, it is so great to talk with you again. I feel like it's probably been a year since that first interview that we did, which is crazy. I can't even believe that. But for those that are new to you, give us a little background on who you are and what you do.
Yes, so I am a professional dancer and scoliosis advocate. I've been dancing for the last 10 years professionally. I started dance at the age of 4 and then continued on throughout performing arts high school, danced through college. Got my first professional job with Ailey 2, which is the second company to Alvin Ailey. Then I moved to Chicago to dance with Visceral Dance Chicago for 6 years. And I am currently a member of the national tour of The Lion King, which exciting. We are heading back to work in the fall.
Yay! That's awesome.
So I'm really looking forward to that and to doing what I love again and not dancing in my living room.
Yes.
Yes. But yes, in addition to all of that, I am a proud scoliosis advocate. I was diagnosed with scoliosis at the age of 13. I was diagnosed and then told, you might need surgery if this progresses, but we were able to opt to using a back brace, and that's what I used throughout high school. And I am here today, what is it, like 16 years later, still have scoliosis, and I'm still persevering with it as a professional dancer.
That's amazing. And I know that we did talk about this last year, but I do want to just ask you, it's so amazing to see that you are a professional dancer still after having this diagnosis and living through this for so long. So when someone is diagnosed with scoliosis at a young age, which usually it is a 13-year-old girl that's hearing this or younger, what would you say to them as they're just getting this diagnosis?
Feel how you feel. That's normal. That's the first thing, because there were a lot of tears, a lot of why me, feeling really just disappointed, frustrated, confused, because up until that point, until the age of 13, nothing was wrong with me. I didn't feel anything was wrong. I honestly didn't feel anything was wrong the day I was diagnosed. But then you start to feel like something's wrong because you're told you have this condition. So it's okay to go through those emotions. It's normal. It's healthy. But I think for me, what helped was I had been dancing since the age of 4, and I knew I was really passionate about dance. And I said, well, if this is what I want to do, how can I do it with this condition? Despite having scoliosis, how can I keep training as a dancer? How can I keep doing my best every day? And luckily, I had the support of my parents, and they were able to find other doctors, and we consulted with many different people. Asking questions is very important as well. And we found the right, as we like to say, the right cocktail, the right solution that, helped with my specific condition. And for me, that meant chiropractic care, that meant massage, that meant physical therapy, relearning my body. And again, I think as a dancer, that was one of the things I already kind of understood, like my posture and how to stand and how to breathe. But it just everything intensified because I had scoliosis, and it was just a new awareness of how my body moved through space, and accepting that I was a little different than my other classmates who could do things a little easier. Although everyone thought I could do everything easy, it didn't feel that way for me. It felt like hard work for many, many years. I would say maybe about 5 years ago, I finally started to find like a groove and an ease, because I started taking floor bar, and my teacher instructed me on how to really use my body in my correct alignment. So I say all of that to remind people it is a process, and it's a process that you'll have to continue on throughout your life, with or without the surgery. it's very important to be curious and to be open to listening to your body and finding out what your body responds to in a great way.
Thank you so much for sharing that story. I think that could be a real encouragement to people. Now, this has led you, like you said, you're a scoliosis advocate, but also an advocate for dancers of all different, that may have other kinds of disabilities or just, and regular dancers. So tell us about the Paige Fraser Foundation.
Yes, so the Paige Fraser Foundation was founded in 2017. Our mission is to create a safe space for artists with or without physical challenges. And our goal is to create a performing arts space in the Bronx, New York, which is where I am originally from. And this year, during the pandemic, the foundation has expanded. So in the beginning, we were just focused on dance programs because I'm a dancer. But the foundation has now expanded into music, visual arts, and theater programs that we offer for free. So it's been an exciting year for us, despite the challenges with the pandemic and people being stuck at home. We were able to kind of brainstorm and pivot and find new ways to connect with the community. And of course, we would love to one day be able to have a space where these programs can be offered throughout the year continuously. And, you know, the foundation, yes, it's about the arts, but it's also about wellness. We stress the importance of mental health and physical health. And, you know, it's really important to me as the co-founder that we continue to raise awareness about scoliosis, because that is one of the main things that inspired the foundation. And yes, I am a dancer and I am a human, but for me, I'm very passionate about continuing the awareness, the research, the conversations, even this one that we're having today. It's really important because, again, people feel isolated. They can feel really upset and frustrated about it. And it's really important for, you know, people to hear that there are many different ways to alleviate pain in the body and to ease mental health issues and depression and sadness and anxiety. So it's really important to connect with others, and that's what we hope to do through the foundation.
And so you said, you know, we offer these programs for free. Why do you think it's so important to have things available for free?
Yes. So coming up, I grew up in the Bronx, New York. I received scholarships and aid when I was dancing, but it's very expensive. Just even ballet shoes, tights, leotards, you know. And I remember seeing my parents, they worked really hard to support me, and my aunts and everyone who in my family who supported me worked really hard to do so. But I know a lot of dancers don't have that luxury. And they don't have that support. So we've actually made it our duty to offer things for free. I think it's very important. And also last year we started the Spotlight Award, which is given to 2 dancers a year that attend our Dances Healing program. And it's really been beautiful to see how that award has changed their lives, you know, whether that's they were able to buy dance clothes with the $200, you know, stipend we give them. So it's really beautiful to see how helping others and providing free resources and providing scholarships, it's really, really important. And I know the importance because those were given to me as a young dancer and throughout my training career.
Yeah, I just love that so much because when you think about extracurricular activities like dance and sports, yeah, they cost money and a lot of kids don't have that opportunity. And it's not just like the opportunity, it's what the opportunity brings with it, which is sort of like I'm multiplying effect down the road because, you know, you see that kids are involved in these things end up, you know, they are more likely to like graduate from high school and less likely to do drugs and things like that. It's all sort of a combination. And so, wow, what an important thing that you're doing. It makes me want to like start an organization here in Indianapolis. That is so cool, Paige. Well, so in terms of your work with scoliosis, Do you hear from people? Do you get people reach out to you for things regarding scoliosis?
Yes, I get a lot of messages. Up until last week, someone messaged me and said, "Hey, did you have the surgery? And I hope you respond." It's kind of funny that people would say, "I hope you respond," because I'm a normal person and I will respond when I have a minute, you know. So
Yeah.
it's really nice to get messages from people, other scoliosis warriors, as I like to call them, and just have conversations, and they'll pick my brain about what it is I do. And now with the foundation, I'm able to send them a link so they can read all that I've done. It's already out there. And I try my best to share videos when I'm doing gyrotonics, or share, things in my Instagram story of exercises that have worked for me. And we also have the spine series, which is part of our wellness program. And that happens, it's going to be an annual program, and it's happening this July. And that's another way for people with scoliosis to learn about their back and learn about things they can do in the comfort of their home. So I try to, whenever anyone reaches out, be a beacon of light in that way, and remind them that, again, they're not alone, and there's many other resources. So I will connect them with people I know, and people who can help them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Make sure you remind us of that, and we'll help you spread the word about the spine series, because obviously that's right up our alley. So if people want to be involved, what can they do? How can they reach you?
Yes, so if people want to be involved in the foundation, reach out to the PaigeFraserFoundation.org. That's our email address, or the PaigeFraserFoundation.org is our website. And also the Paige Fraser Foundation Instagram. Or if they want to talk to me, my Instagram is @lovingthispage. And before I forget, in June, we are doing a virtual fundraiser. So be sure to look out for that. And it's going to be really exciting. We have a lineup of performances by scoliosis advocates. We have an incredible host, Rena Valentine, who is a supporter and partner of ours through BronxNet Television. And we will be spotlighting the Spine Health Foundation.
Yay!
Really excited to share that with you guys. Again, it's super important to me that scoliosis awareness is shared and celebrated. It's something that is disappointing at first, can be, but then once you realize that you have a community of others that are unique and different like you start to feel less alone and isolated. So come celebrate with us in June. It's really awesome. Look on our website and our Instagram for more information.
Okay, Paige, thank you so much. And we're so thankful to have you as a Spine Health Foundation ambassador, and to partner with you and all kinds of things. It's so great to have your voice. And definitely everyone follow Paige on Instagram. She's got great, beautiful photos and great resources for you. So thank you so much, Paige. We'll see you next time.
Thank you all. Thank you, Erica.